Hello everyone, it's Bluefusion here, and today I'm going to be doing a simple installation tutorial as per request of multiple people on the simple plugin I created known as Elsafy. If you have not seen the video I recently posted, this plugin allows for all of the recreation of all of Elsa's powers from the movie Frozen into Minecraft. So a lot of people were confused on how to install it, and since it is a bit more of an advanced installation, I will go over that. This plugin is a Bukkit plugin, so you'll need a Bukkit or spigot server in order for this to work, and I'll get more on that in a second. This tutorial is assuming you know a little bit about Bukkit and Bukkit or spigot servers, so I'm not going to be going into a lot of depth on that, but I will be setting one up to show you how to do it. So I'm assuming you already have your file downloaded. So I'll be using Spigot in this sense, and Spigot basically is the same thing as Bukkit, except it's slightly optimized and has a lot of new API features that are not available in Bukkit. And since we use this in this plugin for some advanced particle effects, so while it will work with Bukkit, you want to have a Spigot. Spigot, which you can download from the link right here on the screen, because without it, a lot of the advanced particle effects you saw in my video previously will not exist. So in order to start up the server, you need to create a start file. So we'll just create a simple start file. This piece of code will be in the description, but basically all you need to type is java-jar and then the file name. So if you're using CraftBukkit, this will be craftbukkit.jar. If you're using Spigot, it'll be spigot.jar, or whatever you named it, that's what it'll be. So now we're going to hit File, Save, and we're going to change it to a .bat file. So instead of start.txt, it'll be start.bat. And there we go, we have our start file. So we can double click that and it'll boot up the server. So you can see we now have our server booting up, and once that's enabled, it will create us some files to put our stuff in. So in order to get the plugin, you want to go to the YouTube video I posted previously. Again, there will be a link on the screen for you to click on this, and then this will allow you to download. In the description right here, you can double click it, you can click on this, and it will open up a link to the plugin. So you just go to your downloads, drag it in, and just bring it into your plugins folder, like that. And now you will need to install one more plugin if you intend on using the castle building feature. That is dependent on World Edit. So if you want to use that feature, you're going to need to have World Edit. So you can just drag World Edit over to the plugins file, plugins folder, and there we go. Again, you don't need World Edit unless you intend on using the castle building feature. So once we have that set up, we can stop our server, and we can double click on our start.bat and load it back up. And this will enable both of those plugins and create our default config file, which we will edit in a second. So if you get this default message, it'll say this cool little watermark. If you get this, then you're good and everything is working. So now you can go into the newly created Elsafy plugin folder and then edit the config.yml. This config.yml is basic, allows you to enable and disable certain abilities. So there are 6 in total. You can enable and disable all of them, and in a few of them, or most of them, you can enable or you can adjust certain features. So for example, for the abilities available, the freeze and interact, ice blast, freeze water, create castle, build snowman, and the snow swirling. So each of these can be individually enabled or disabled, and for example, on the Ice Blast, you can adjust the particle amount, whether it applies a frozen heart effect. And again, these particle amounts will not affect anything unless you have Spigot set up. So if you're using Bukkit, that won't work. So you can edit this to your liking, save it, close it, and then reload the server. So if I just type reload, then everything is good to go. And now, if we open up Minecraft, log in, you should be able to connect to your server as a local server. So if you launch it on your local computer, you can add the server use the server address as localhost, double click, and you should be ready to go. You will need to be opt or have the permission node on the screen. So if your server is using permissions, you can use this permission node on the screen, or you can just opt yourself, which I'll be doing in this example. So opt and then your username, and I'll make you an operator. And then just by typing the command Elsafy, as said previously, you can do all the cool things that you could do previously. And as you can see, those cool particle effects, you can't get those unless you have Bukkit or Spigot installed. So note that, but again, this does work with Bukkit servers. So if you don't have Spigot installed, it will still function at its core function. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions on how to do things, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you want to check out the plugin, you want to check out what it can do, you can check out the video I posted previously on what it does and some of the cool demonstration of how to work it. hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Hope it was informative. Hope you guys have fun. See you guys later.